Welcome.
Wow,
Michael,
what a packed one we've got tonight.
This is a busy one.
This is a very busy
We've got
one.
a lot going on, haven't we?
We have, and we've got a special guest coming on soon.
Someone who I have, like Mike's been going on about this person constantly, and I've had a look, and oh my God, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this person. I won't mention any names just yet.
We'll be bringing Kerry on as soon as we can.
There we go. You just mentioned the name.
But before that, we've also got a big reveal.
We do. As many of you know who've been following our Facebook page, we have booked our latest cruise.
Yeah.
Everyone's been really interested to see where we're going. I'm surprised.
I know, and there's been some wild speculation. And so many people saying they hope it's the same one they're on. We'd love that.
I don't think it's going to be somehow.
No, I've not seen anybody come up with it the right one.
Well,
yet.
should we get started? Because we got a lot to get
through. We'll do that later.
Okay, so let's start off with some shout-outs. Any shout-outs from you, Michael?
No shout-outs tonight?
Well, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
We've got, this week, we introduced our channel membership. And we have got our first channel members, and we're so excited that somebody has joined. And thank you so much. So shall we have a look at and say a quick thank you?
Yeah, big thank you to the following. We have Dan Owen, Stuart McCulloch, Kerry McCulloch, John Freeman, Chris Haddington, and Sarah Haddington.
And they've all got the little logo next to their name showing that they are channel members. And they change colour the longer that they're with us.
Lovely.
But anyway, shall I talk very briefly about channel memberships?
Yes.
I was contacted about 4 months ago by YouTube saying that we sort of qualified to look and go into channel memberships, and did I want to attend a boot camp. So for the last 3 months I have been doing a boot camp on channel membership, and we thought long and hard about whether we should introduce it, but it is something that YouTube are really starting to push at the moment, and we don't really want to get left behind. We have sort of got close to 9,000 now, and we think it's something that we're probably ready to bring in. And the great thing is it doesn't affect anybody. You know, it's just a way of people, if they want to, supporting the channel and giving us a bit of support, because certainly I would love to put this towards our next stream.
Well, I was going to say, we really plan for 2025 going into 2026, really push Marella Travel. We want to be up there now, giving you guys as much information and tips as we possibly can, and to do so, as you know, we need to travel a bit more. But it's more for things such as, like Mike says, StreamYard that you're watching us on now. We have Final Cut Pro that we do our editing tools on. So all of these things contribute to us making better and better video content for yourselves.
Shall we have a quick look what channel members get?
Yes, by all means.
Let me just put that up there. Right, so at the moment, we are offering for members, member-only posts. These will appear on the posts tab on our YouTube page. We are going to give members priority over any replies. Loyalty badges and emojis. There are some special emojis that members can use. And also, as I've said, with the loyalty badge, that will change colour as the time goes on. We're going to obviously give thanks at the end of all our videos and live streams. And we're also going to do a member-only monthly live stream. Because we have only got one tier of membership at the moment called Discovery, then we are also going to offer additional things just to experiment. So we've already done an early access for members. We're going to do some back-scene stuff on our next cruises, and we're going to sort of really try and look after members. But at the same time, as I've said, nobody needs to, because you will still see things that you would have done before. Right, definitely. Shall we go on and talk the next?
Yes, let's start off with some comments, shall we, Michael?
Oh, yeah, comments.
Because, as you can see on some of the comments, we do have some comments from some of our members. So as one of the perks, you will get to read those first. But just remember, as Mike, I'm going to echo what Mike said, you will not be forgotten about anyone that doesn't subscribe. We're not here pushing anything on you. So it is just additional for people that do become channel members. It doesn't mean you're going to miss out on anything. So let's start off. We have hello. Hey, Stuart and Kerry. Hello from Stuart and Kerry in Swansea. Hello, guys. Welcome. Dan. Good evening, guys. And hello, Kerry.
Dan
Happy
as well.
birthday to you.
And a beautiful dog. I still have we asked the dog's name?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Oh, as the dog barks at this. You behave, you.
She got the same colour in.
Well, it's funny because Dan's obviously remembered that it's Kerry's 40th today. So we do have our guest. Mike said it's Kerry. Yes. It is Kerry's 40th birthday today. And she's we're lucky enough to have her come on live with us.
Yeah.
So we've also got John in the room.
Hey, John!
It's become like trying to walk in heels. Well, you haven't seen me in heels, especially you haven't seen him in heels, because when he was a pantomime dame, oh yes. Oh, yes.
I wore my heels.
Almost broke his legs a couple of times. But let's carry on. So let's have a look what we got. Ian and Stacey. Hello, guys.
Good to have you back.
Quick lives. We went to Cyprus. No cruise this time. Oh, got a bit of a land base.
Well, good. We've got them. We've got them for the evening.
Love it. Stephen Brown, even and one and all. Hello,
hey,
Stephen. How are you? Donna,
how you doing?
Cooper's in the room.
Hey,
hello,
Donna. Hi, Donna.
Oh, and the Queen of Cruising, Mary, is in the room. Good evening, one and all. Hello, Mary.
Little Miss.
Yes, little Miss Mary there. Cruising with the Whites are in. Hi, guys. I'm Kerry.
Alex and Ryan. How you doing?
Oh, bless. It's so funny because I'm watching Kerry down at the bottom. The bottom window should be coming on very shortly.
Kerry.
Dimitri, hello, Dimitri. How are you, bud?
Home from Cornwall now. He's been to Cornwall.
Yes, I know.
Somewhere we're going
in September.
Yeah.
Lovely. John and Paul's Travels, Cruise Getaways. Good evening. Hello to you.
How are you doing?
Welcome to Mida Travel. Yes. We have Mills Travel Adventures. Good evening, guys.
Hey, Countdown Specialists.
Yes.
We've been challenged to
a
quiz.
Heard.
They are very good at quizzes and
they have teapots.
And we've had a challenge.
And I did read.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they've both got Countdown teapots.
Yes.
I'm so jealous. I want a Countdown teapot.
What did we get? Have it here. What did we get when we left? Well, we got nothing, did we?
We got nothing. Pointless.
Yeah.
Alison Bell.
Hello, guys. Alison. Hi, Alison. How are you? Billy Blacklock is in the room.
Billy.
Hello, Billy. Nice to have you in with us.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
No. Mandy Benton. Hi, peeps. Just watched your MSC video, Mike. Has it put you off solo travel, or are you raring to go on another? Well, first of all, before he answers, I'm raring for him to go on another solo cruise.
Listen, I would just say, firstly, just a nod to Kerry again. I watched Kerry's MSC solo before I decided I can do this. And I have to say, it was a little bit short, but I did enjoy it. Although I had problems the first day, it certainly didn't put me off doing another one. And in fact, I'm looking for another solo now. So watch this space, Mandy. There'll probably be another one coming up soon.
Yes. We have Gareth.
Gareth, how you doing?
Gareth. Hi, I'm pretty new to your channel. Thank you very much for following us. We do appreciate it. Booked first cruise on Marella Discovery for September 2020.
Very nice.
Oh, Aegean Gems. That's a good one. So been learning loads from your vids. Diolch. Oh, diolch, Gareth. I hope
you got
from
a fellow
the south of Wales, just like me. And we got Dan coming in again. Dan, my dog is called Ruby. Lily and Ruby.
Oh, that's nice.
Say
hello to Ruby.
Thomas Aiken is in the room. Hello, Thomas. And we have Alison again. We good. Thanks. Now we're thinking the Voyager for our next cruise next year for my 60th, as this seems to be your favourite ship.
Definitely.
Well, first things first, Alison. From your picture, you don't look anywhere near 60. And secondly, Voyager is a really good choice of ship. I think if you want to discover Marella, it used to be Discovery for us, but I think Voyager will really get you hooked on Marella.
Voyager, there's just so much more to do on Voyager, and although it's only a whisker that we prefer it, if we had to pick one, then for me it would be Voyager, and I think you're the same, aren't you?
100%. Right. Sorry.
How are we doing? Because we better get on.
Annette Hines. Hi, Mike and Dave. Hello, Annette.
Hey, hello, Annette.
Nice to have you with us today. Right. So we are on to news. Do we have any news, Mike?
No, but we do want to talk about ads.
Oh,
very quickly.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. So quick, sort of. It's an ask really of you, because it's been brought to our attention that during our live videos, we have been told we get quite a lot of ads. Now, this is concerning for us because it's not set that way for us. So instead of answering now in the comments, what we would ask you to do, if you possibly could, is go onto our Facebook page. You'll see a poll that's been set up there to answer how many ads you are seeing when you watch our live. And that can range from a lot to moderate to virtually none. We need to know, because it's set for us on the default, which is moderate, which is not a lot. You should have about 1 or 2 during the live. But we've been told by one of our followers that it's a lot more than that. And that is a concern for us.
I hope it's just an anomaly for that person, because they were getting 12, 13 ad breaks per sort of live. And we don't want that. We would rather sort of the viewer get a good experience than us just get more ads. It really isn't important. What's important is that people come and their enjoyment isn't spoilt. So we'd really like to know. If you can't go to the Facebook page, then you can always email mydetravel@icloud.com, and we'd love to know your experience so that we need to know whether we need to change it or not.
Well, that leads me on then to the next bit. We're hoping we get no more ads for the next bit, because we have coming up for you.
Hold on, I've got a joke. Somebody reminded me the other day that I haven't done a joke for a long time, so I've got a joke for you. Ready for this? I've got to remember it now. Have you heard about the latest fad on all cruise ships? They're introducing trampolines. People can't wait to jump on board.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I love that one.
All of our members will give full refunds. I do apologise.
Right. Anyway, I might come up with some more next time.
Please no.
Let's get on with introducing Kerry then.
Okay then. So as we said before, Kerry is a solo vlogger. She has done an absolutely superb amount of videos around this concept of 40 by 40. So as we all know, Kerry is 40 today, and she has tried her hardest to do a bucket list of 40 different things.
40 different things before she was 40.
Should we let Kerry introduce
I think we do, but should we play an intro first?
Let's do it. Right, so bear with us, guys, because this is technology, and you know I'm no good at this. So this is Kerry's introduction. Enjoy.
Hey there, 40 before 40 followers. Well, as the journey comes to an end on the 29th of June, I just wanted to give you a full update on every single one of my 40 before 40 items. I'll show you which ones I have completed, which ones unfortunately I wasn't able to do, and just give you a little bit of an update and some clips. It really has been a challenge. I mean, I didn't even have a whole year to complete each of these items, and I'm really proud of myself for what I've been able to achieve and the channel I've been able to build around this challenge. It has been a joy. And so without any further ado, let's get on with the 40 items. Starting with number 1.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Kerry! Happy birthday to you!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, got some love.
I get it again, do
So, Kerry, welcome
Hello.
to Today's Travel, and welcome to all of the people currently watching.
Hello, thank you very much for having me on the channel. It's really lovely to be able to finish 40 before 40 with this. It's absolutely fantastic. So
Well,
thank
Kerry,
you.
listen, I've just given you a brief introduction there. Please tell us exactly what you've done and why you did it.
Well, 40 before 40 started. My everything started as a blog before I started YouTube, but my husband turned to me late last summer and said, "What do you want to do for your 40th? You know, it's coming up. You know, what do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, loads of things." So I started writing them down, and it just sort of snowballed into, well, can I do 40 things before I turn 40? And then I suddenly thought, oh, I haven't got much time, I better get on with it. So over the last 9 months, I think it was September, first week of September, I started actually actively doing everything. I wrote the blog and started updating it. I didn't even have 40 things when I started. So I've been adding to them and adjusting slightly as I've been going. But yeah, I've actually been able to do 35 of the 40 before today. And this is one of them.
Good, because you only had 10 months.
Yeah, to be fair.
So it's pretty good.
But Mike tells me it wasn't all of the things you chose, they weren't huge things. Like some of the things were really small, like read a book, one of the was little tiny things there that were quite easily achievable.
Absolutely. Some of them were very small, like take a friend out for coffee, which I just don't do all that often. And read a novel, because I'm not a reader. I never have been a reader. I prefer, screens personally, always have done, and audio stuff. I listen to audiobooks at night time to help me sleep, but not actually pick up a book and read it. So small things, replace. But then
on the flip side, Kerry, I also know that you've done some pretty extreme things.
Oh yes.
For example, you've gone chasing tornadoes.
I have.
I think this is a good one
did.
to play.
Do you mind if we quickly show a clip of that,
Show
Kerry?
the video.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Bear with, guys.
It kind of looks like it could build into something, but I'm not sure if it's going to. Oh, lightning.
Wow. What on earth?
My husband,
How on earth did
my husband
chasing
said I missed the
tornadoes
trick.
make the list? Wow.
Chasing Tornado, I've ever since 1996, I think it was, since Twister came out, I wanted to see one. And you know, I went to see that film at the cinema about 4 times, and yeah, it's I've loved weather ever since, basically. But I never wanted to be. Yeah, I never wanted to be like Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. I didn't want to be in it, you know, that kind of thing. I just wanted to go, oh look, there's one, and shoot off in the other direction. But yeah, so I planned a big journey where I did all several sections of the 40 before 40 all in one big trip, and the end of it was to be chasing tornadoes in the US. So I took myself off to Colorado and then followed the weather basically from there. It was completely free flowing. I had no idea where I was going to be day to day, and overall I drove almost 3,000 miles in 1 week. Just chasing the weather, basically.
So did you have an app or something you could follow?
I did. I had some radar, 2 different radar apps, as well as obviously just following the local news of the time, because it's where you get a lot of the information. Their weather updates are far more comprehensive than ours, but they get far more comprehensive weather than we do. So it's more. People
need to know about tornadoes if they're on the way.
Yes, yes,
so
very much.
You've done some pretty extreme things. What are the things that you've done that are not so extreme but still quite amazing?
Still quite amazing. I mean, some of my favorites, just go on a plane. I have no idea where I was going at the time, but yeah, go on a plane and visit different countries, which obviously quite nicely goes hand in hand. If you're going on a plane, chances are you're going somewhere else. Visit different countries. Go on a cruise ship. Obviously, this is a very cruisy channel, so yeah, go on a cruise ship.
Which cruise ship did you go on?
Well, as you very well know, Mike, I went on MSC's Virtuosa. Was the first one I did. I did it as a solo cruise. Yours was a 2-night, wasn't it? Mine was a 5. Mine was 5 nights.
I think
I went on. 5. I think so as well, because it takes a while to learn a ship. I think sometimes, and
it's a
ship that big. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And it takes a little while to get into the flow of something and settle into being a solo traveler as well. And what are you going to do? And so that was over to Bruges and Cherbourg. So we only had two different ports, but 5 nights was really nice to have a sea day in the middle as well, and just to get to know the ship and just relax into it. And it was lovely.
Going slightly off topic from the 40 by 40, we've had a brief chat beforehand, haven't we? And I didn't realise you've actually done, is it 4 or 5 different cruise lines?
I've done 4, 4 in
total. A lot though, haven't you, Gary? It's not like you've been on one cruise for the first time. You cruised quite a lot, haven't you? Because Kerry was giving us quite a lot of tips for families, and we said, that'd be a great YouTube vlog, because Kerry's got a lot of good ideas for how to cruise a lot easier, because there's a few little niggly bits, isn't there? But Kerry's always got an answer for them. So,
Kerry, am I right in saying your first cruise was Marella?
It was. Absolutely right. Yeah, it was. My first cruise was with my mum for her 60th. We went to the Caribbean on Explorer 2 and loved it. It was a perfect introduction to cruising, because I'd never done one before that. So it was a perfect introduction on Marella. Loved it to bits.
And Marella is so easy for first time. I think for first time cruisers, they're probably the easiest cruise line to go with.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, while we're talking to Kerry, if anyone, I'd love to know what all our viewers, what would be on their list if they had 40 things to do. What's the number one thing that would be on your list?
Because I know mine.
What's yours?
Well, there's 2 actually. There's 2 that I've always wanted to do, and that's skydiving, even though I'm scared of heights. And I'd love to go snowboarding. And I know I could probably do that in Manchester in the ski centre, couldn't I?
Maybe you need a 50 before 50.
Yeah, but you've got
6 years to do it.
I can't get the leave in my job. But talking of my job in the trains, I've noticed when I was watching your video, you did a sleeper train, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Can we have a look?
Oh yeah, can we have a quick look at
Yeah,
that?
let's have a look at the sleeper.
I always wanted to go on a sleeper train.
And then we'll ask where it was going to.
This is a sleeper train. I'm currently lying down in a bed on a train. I am racing across Germany right now. Morning.
How amazing!
It looks though like you must have been very tired, like the sleep wasn't great. Am I right?
I was very, very, very tired. Yeah. Well, prior to
Where
that,
were you going?
I was in Hamburg, and it was all part of this long trip. Like I said, I did go back to cruising just a second. I did 2 nights on Queen Anne, Cunard's Queen Anne, from Southampton over to Hamburg as kind of like a very fancy ferry over to Hamburg. And then I spent 12 hours doing a city break, essentially, in Hamburg for 12 hours. And then I got on the train, and that was from Hamburg to Stockholm in Sweden.
Wow.
For funsies. And because it just happened to be a thing that was going and the dates fit and the budget was okay. So yeah, I thought, well, you can do one from London to Edinburgh or and a bit beyond as well, or London to Cornwall. But then I thought, well, all right, but that's in the UK. If I can combine it with something a little bit more exotic, then we'll do that. But yes, it was very, very tiring, and after having done and trying to film everything, obviously trying to do everything solo, Mike, you know, you've got no one else to film for you. You've got to set up everything to try and film. And yeah, then so to do 2 days followed by Hamburg for 12 hours and then get on a train where you know it was just a lot. So I didn't sleep brilliantly.
Well, I mean, we'd love to do a sleeper train, wouldn't we? I would.
I mean, there is it on the cards if we go to Edinburgh one day, but it's a bit scary for me because I'm a rubbish sleeper, so I don't know how I'd be on a sleeper train with that noise and shit.
It rocks you to sleep. To be fair, it does rock you to sleep.
Oh, that's interesting.
But the thing is, I'm tuned in not to fall asleep on a train because that's my job.
Yeah.
So I'm worried I'm going to be there wide awake, thinking of all the safety aspects going on.
Yeah. Can we have a look at what they'd like to do?
Yes, we're going to quickly nip some comments, Kerry, to see what people have actually said.
Well, you know what my top of the list would be? My top of the list would be to go to Machu Picchu. And your second one would be Iguazu Falls. We've only been to South America once, very briefly, to Colombia. But I'd love to do Iguazu Falls, Rio de Janeiro, but number 1, Machu Picchu.
Well, if I quickly just go for some comments,
yes, let's catch up where Kerry so we don't fall too far behind.
So we've got Annette, hi Mike and Dave, hello. Hi, still want the Caribbean though, Alison. Oh yes, we love the Caribbean. I know Kerry's done it as well. It's stunning. A sweet knits and pearls.
Do it if you get a chance, do it.
Oh well, as long as you're here, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Anne. Hey Anne.
Annette Hines, I'm going on a cruise in November, the March as I'm 60 then.
Wow, there's a lot of people celebrating 60s coming up, isn't there?
There is.
Wow, really nice. Great way to celebrate your birthday cruise.
Mills Travel, only non-premium get ads. We are premium, so get none. You can always get a YouTube ad blocker. Oh, interesting. We don't know about that.
Oh, don't do that, folks.
John,
don't do that.
YouTube or free standard. Premium ads free. Okay. So, yeah, it seems like some people have different levels on their YouTube and they're getting more or less. Okay, interesting. Mandy Benton.
I think that was in response to your joke.
Oh, to my joke, yes.
I'm glad it's not just me, man. Oh, right. The ads were every 2 to 3 minutes on part 2 of the MSC video.
Oh.
I mean, on videos, we sort of expect
Can't really do a lot on the videos, but we can certainly set something different on our lives if they're causing a problem.
Love the return of
the
dad
joke.
There
We appreciate it.
And now some love for Kerry. Celtic Union, happy birthday, Kerry. Mary out, Queen of Cruising, happy birthday. Mandy Benton, happy birthday, honey. Mary, hit the thumbs up, these guys. Yes,
don't
please get those thumbs up, ladies and gents. Oh, Seaman Saluri, I'm not spoken to you before, so hello.
That's one of my besties is Simi. Hi, Simi.
Right, hey,
happy birthday.
Oh, isn't this the friend that you took to afternoon tea?
Absolutely, it is.
Oh, it is. I thought I was going to make a fool of myself then.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew I recognized that picture.
Oh,
What a lovely thing to do, go out with a friend for afternoon tea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, that would go to be on my list as well. I miss my work colleagues from about 7-8 years ago. And I worked with about 11 wonderful, wonderful ladies. And I saw a couple recently and I got quite emotional because I've really missed them. It was a fantastic office to work in. And I've said, we must go out for afternoon tea. So if anybody's watching, Linda might be watching, we got to go out for it. We need to arrange this afternoon tea.
The gorgeous queen of my life, Eileen Venus. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, mother-in-law.
How are you? Jill. Hi, boys. Hello, Jill.
Hi, Jill. Always good to have you with us.
Chris Haddington is in the room. Hi,
Chris,
guys.
hi.
Sorry, we're a little late. Happy birthday, Kerry.
Nice. Lots of love.
I'm glad you worked it out, Chris, because if you just came on and saw us wearing these, it looked pretty weird.
Got it on.
Stephen Brown, go back 30 years and be 40 again.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, bless. Celtic Union. I'm 30 years late for 40 by 40. No, because this is the beautiful thing about 40 by 40. You can do it any age.
Yeah.
45 by 45.
Yeah.
50 by 50.
Hold on. 70 by 70.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Well, I have got 6 years to get it in. Yeah, so I could do it. 17. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to start writing a list tonight.
Chris Haddington. Hi, guys. Sarah went late. Happy birthday, Kerry, Chris, and Sarah. Oh, hello, both.
You.
Eileen Venus, one of my 40 things would be to go on a cruise with my family. She does this all the time, Kerry. This is my mother guilt tripping.
Yes.
Every time.
I'm sure it might well happen one day.
Of course
Eileen.
it will. Of course
Might be a ferry across to Belfast or something.
to leave you there.
You keep getting them, Eileen. You keep getting them. Let's take you.
Knows what I'm joking.
Dan, I think top one would be good to go on Lady of the Seas. Boat to see Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
go there?
Well, you can go on the boat and it takes you right up close. So you get all, because you have to put the special gear on, don't you? So you don't get wet.
Sounds expensive for 40 by 40. No, for me, it'd be 45 by 45, which I wouldn't have time to do. I've only just turned 44.
Why do you need 45 by 45?
Because that'd be my next birthday. That'd be 45 by 45.
Well,
I couldn't do 50 by 50. I suppose I could, couldn't I? Because I'd give myself more years.
You could. We'll come
Give
up
you
with a
some more
list.
time.
6 years. Sorry, 8 years.
So Lady of the Sea. So I take it that's one of the boats that goes to the falls.
Lady of the Seas. I feel like I know that name. I don't know why.
It sounds like it should be a sort of virgin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let us know.
John and Paul's Travels. Hello. We'd have to turn back the clock to 40, but maybe we want to go on a scenic train through Switzerland or kind of, the Swiss train. When I saw your video, it made me want to do that. There's a route that goes to Switzerland that's meant to be absolutely stunning.
I've never been to Switzerland, Austria. I've never been there, and I would love to go on a train over the Swiss Alps. I've watched a video. And it's amazing.
Mary says, number one for me would be to cruise around New Zealand. I've got Australian one next year, so getting closer.
Oh, we get close.
She's always on a cruise.
But while you're there, Mary, save having to fly all that way again. Do one while you're there. Do the Australia and then stop off at New Zealand. New Zealand is beautiful. I remember when I was young and there was a travel program on New Zealand and it absolutely blew me away how beautiful New Zealand is. And the other very interesting story is when I was 11, my family was a week away from emigrating to New Zealand, so I could quite easily be living there now. But my mom, at the last minute, couldn't leave her family and pulled out.
And we would
we
never
were all
have
ready
met.
to go. We'd never have met.
Andy Patterson, hello, fellow sailors. We're currently on Virgin Resilient Lady
Nice.
on a cruise around the Greek islands. I bet that's hot at the moment.
Oh.
You would both love this ship, Andrew and Jackie. Well, believe it or not, Andy, we have been looking at Virgin very closely because our next cruise isn't Virgin, by the way.
No, we're not Virgin.
But we have been looking at Virgin for a cruise today.
Yeah.
Celtic Union have said our son has been to Machu Picchu.
It looks beautiful.
Lovely.
I don't know whether I'd be able to go up now because of the air and because I've got COPD, so it might be difficult now for me. So that one might have passed me by.
Donna Cooper, see the big heads at Easter Island. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I heard a rumor once that they were actually like full statues, just like under mud.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what I want to know from Kerry is now you've done your 40 by 40, is there going to be a 50 by 50?
Yeah, because you've got time now, Kerry.
You've got 10
time.
years.
Can you imagine what I put on the 10-year one?
But you could do some
Exactly.
really big ones then, couldn't
Exactly.
you?
Yeah.
Get some ideas from
enormous
some of
one.
these.
Absolutely.
I love. Do you know which one I love, Kerry? And I'm going to
What's
show a video. Show a video. I love your Lego one.
Oh,
The Lego
yes.
I
one.
love it. So watch this, folks. I want this Lego set. I think
You want the Lego set?
This is a 3-in-1 from Lego. It's a Lego Creator Set, which is a camera, but it's also, if I show you on the other side, so that's the camera when it's open. That's really pretty. It's also a little TV just there, and that's a video camera from back in the day. I can actually see through it and everything. That is really cool.
Does it actually work?
No.
no.
If only.
If
only.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, the
love
reason I
Lego
got
as a child.
it's great. We you know, we're a Lego family. We love Lego, and the camera is actually part of the logo. So that's one of the reasons I
Oh,
wanted
is that the camera?
the camera. So yeah,
Wow.
that's my just pick one logo, and I've got another one here. So
Wow.
I had
And what's on
when I
your
was
board,
designing-
Kerry?
My board. This is like pieces of what I've been up to. So it's part of the 40 before 40 things I've done. So yeah, that's Virtuosa right there. This is the book that I actually read, which was Guilty by Definition by Susie Dent from Countdown. She actually wrote a novel, and it's a good read. It's a really good read. I'd highly recommend it.
Recommended.
Welcome, Susie. This is the Devil's Tower. If you've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the movie, where the spaceship comes down at the end, you know, where they do the music, that's where that was filmed. It was actually there. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is the lovely Stephen Mulhern from Telly. I've got Meet a Celebrity. He was the celebrity I met. But yeah, so
that was
I've
on
just
your
got
list
bits
as
and pieces
well.
all over. Sorry?
That was on your list as well. Was it to go to a TV show?
Yeah, I had a couple. So go and see a TV show be filmed or be in the audience for a TV show, and another one was Meet a Celebrity. And thankfully, through the Applause Store, who sort of get the audiences in for TV shows. So anyone who's in the audience for TV is free to apply for a ticket, and you can turn up completely for free and watch a TV show get made. And a couple of weeks ago, I took my mum. We went to Boscombe Pier in Bournemouth on the beach, and we watched You Bet, the TV show, be filmed live. And Stephen Mulhern obviously is the host of the show. And he was so lovely. He just came around to everyone and said, "Who wants a selfie?" to the audience while they were resetting the cameras. And he saw every single member of the audience who wanted a selfie and had a little chat with him. He was so generous with his time. He was lovely.
Nice chat. Well,
lovely man.
No, it's so good to hear. And I also know another thing on your list, Kerry, was to be an extra. Tell us about being an extra.
To be an extra, well, I've signed up with an agency for where people get extra work from. But unfortunately, I haven't managed to get it into a TV show unless I'm in the audience in November when You Bet comes out, because we were right behind the camera.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no, I was asked to be in an advert. It hasn't come out yet, so I'm not allowed to say anything more about the ad, but it is for a national company. So everyone knows this company. And hopefully I'll be in the background somewhere.
We should be watching all these adverts now. I don't usually do adverts. I just speed them on.
Guess the ad.
But I'm going to have to watch it.
I'll let you know. I will let
out.
you know. If I'm in it, I'll be like, that's my elbow.
Oh, scary.
That's it. So yeah, if it does come out and I can find it and everything, then I will post it on my channel. I'll let you know so that your members can find out.
Oh, that'd be amazing. We'll let people know. Well,
it was a really good experience, though. Very, very worthwhile. Very worth doing it. So
excellent.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Well, should we do a few more comments?
Yeah, let's catch up a few more comments.
So we've got Alex from Cruising with the Whites saying happy birthday, Kerry. John Freeman, top of the list before 21 again. Right, John.
Oh.
Durango, Colorado.
Yeah.
On the old Silverton stream train through the Rockies. That sounds amazing. It was always sold out when I was 4 years ago. I bet I'll be stunning that. Is that, yeah.
Well, you're a bit of a train geek now.
Right, first of all, no, I'm not a train geek. I don't like trains. I love the infrastructure and the history of the railway. That's it. I'm not into trains. Everyone keeps taking me to train places thinking I love trains. I don't. I hate trains.
I just want you to take me.
You just like the rail.
I do. No, but like, if you know me, I've got a mad passion for history. I love history and architecture. So working on the railway, it's like it's some of the greatest history that we've got in the UK, and I get to see it all. But I get to see bits that people don't see, old, forgotten about parts of the railway, and I love it. It's great.
See, I
Wonderful.
think like we haven't done much of America, have we? We've only been mainly to Florida, but you know, John saying that about Colorado.
Sounds
you
amazing.
went to Mount Rushmore, didn't you? How was that?
I did. It was lovely. It was so nice. The whole area of the Black Mountains where Mount Rushmore is just stunning. It's like parts of it are like driving through Scotland, where you've got all the winding. Normally, American roads are dead straight, and I've got thousands of miles of footage of dead straight. But no, it's literally winding through the hills. It feels more like Scotland, and to see buffalo on the side of the road, and you think, what's that? Flipping heck, you just don't expect it. And yet the whole experience was lovely.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really good. I'd highly recommend that whole area in the Dakotas. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the other thing, Kerry, while I think about it, because it'll go. I am quite, as a solo cruiser is one thing, but you've also done solo camping.
Yeah.
She loves
love it.
Kerry. I can't stand camping, but Kerry loves it. Where did you go, Kerry?
I was quite amazed.
She
put a tent up.
Well, I have. Yeah, I'm blessed. I live very close to the New Forest on the south coast, and it's so easy to get to for us. So it's just beautiful, and the fact that we can get there. I can set up my little tent. That little tent is gorgeous. It literally goes up like an umbrella. It's fantastic. It just pops out, and it's pretty much made to measure. It's done. But no, I do cozy camping, what I call cozy camping, where my mattress is 12 centimeters thick. It's really, really thick, isn't it? It's foam and air mixed together. I take my proper pillows. I take duvets. I'm comfy. I'm comfy when I camp. And there must be a toilet block. I'm not a wild camper. I need a toilet block as well.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, I'd love to do some camping, but
maybe one day. Well, let's have a quick look. We've got Mills Travel Adventures. We want to do the Sydney Harbour Bridge, climb whilst cruising out of the harbour.
Yes,
lovely.
That's a good one. I'd love to do that. Oh, there's so many places I wanted to do.
Len's Legacy says, happy birthday, Kerry.
Thank you, Lens.
Celtic Union. Probably shouldn't tell you this, but we use an app called SmartTube. No advert. Ooh. Celtic Union.
Oh, we'll forgive you anything, Kerry.
Nicholas Summers. Hey, boys.
Hey, how you doing?
John.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let's have some channel love. There you go. I'm only doing it because I could do it.
John Freeman. Eileen Venus. How many hints will it take? John, she just tells me outright to my face. She just guilts me constantly. I just feel bad. I will take her on holiday. She says this. I took her to Budapest not so long ago.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning it was.
Yes.
She had a great time.
We still haven't done any videos on that.
No, we've got still to come up. That's probably a year out of date now.
Yeah.
Eileen Venus, 80 things before 80. Happy birthday, Kerry.
There you go, Eileen. Get right in.
She looks great for 62.
Fabulous.
What? She's younger than me?
Yeah. She is. Mills Travel Adventures. It's made of the mist at Niagara. Oh, okay. I don't know what the seas one is.
No, I love that name though.
Made of the mist, Niagara.
See, I don't know whether the cruises go into. Do they go up into there?
Yeah, I think
is
they're right up.
Oh, I didn't know cruise ships did.
Yeah. No, not cruise ships. No.
No, those boats do.
Yeah,
but where is there a port there for cruise ships? I don't know.
Well, it's coastal, isn't it? So it'd be on the Canada or the New York side, wouldn't it? It'd be one or t'other. Because it's right. It's Canada and New York, isn't it?
But right? Anyway, I put Iguazu Falls first.
Right, Rob Wales. Hi everyone.
Hi,
Hello, Rob.
How you doing?
Rob has put, hi guys. Any plans to cruise with Ambassador? I'm so tempted by their deals. Well, Ambassador doing some fantastic deals at the moment, and like we said before, because this is about solo cruising as well, they do some of the best solo cruise prices out there that we've seen.
I'm definitely looking at Ambassador. Not every cruise, but what I love on their website is you can click solo cruising on there. There's an option above the cruise, and you can just click the solo cruise, and it will come up with the solo prices. Now, if you go through enough, you will find some that are only £40-50 more than what a couple, would pay. So I have to say that I think they are really good. The problem I find with Ambassador is they tend to go from one port, such as Bristol, and they finish at, say, Tilbury in London. So it's a bit of a, you know, I'll be all right because I'll go on the trains. But that's the one thing I do find a bit strange. But yes, Ambassador definitely could be my next solo.
I think Mum is taking the mickey out of you, Mike.
Oh, what she does?
Says, was the travel program in black and white?
Oh,
this is my mum.
Just remember,
she's sassy.
Just remember, I'm 50% of whether you come on a cruise one day.
No, I'd say you're money.
Yeah.
Dan has put, I got it completely wrong. It's Made of the Mist.
Oh, there you go. Mark rescued it.
And Kerry, my mother, has actually read that book that you've read.
Fantastic! Oh, I hope you liked it, Eileen. I liked it a lot.
She's a big reader, isn't her, Mum?
Yes.
I didn't get that from her.
So I want to just quickly, before we carry on, I want to sort of ask Kerry, what's next for you?
Next for me, well, as far as the channel goes, it's editing all my videos together for the latest trip. There's so much to it. I've nearly finished with my Hamburg. That will be ready next week on Sundays. I'm sort of uploading on Sundays at the moment. So Hamburg, 12 hours in Hamburg. And then the following one will be the overnight, the sleeper train. So that'll be the next one. And then I had about 90 minutes in Stockholm. So that'll be the next one.
Oh, that was
just
quick.
Because of it was supposed to be about 4 hours, but the train was delayed. So I only ended up with 90 minutes. But I did see.
Did you fly straight to London and then straight from London to America?
I had an overnight, but yes, pretty much. It was in the late afternoon and then out early at lunchtime. So it was pretty much overnight, and then over to America, for the week. So I've got a week's worth of America to do.
And
so
of course,
that's all of that.
Yeah, and of course you've just about finished your Cunard Queen Anne. So
yes,
most
Cunard
of those
Queen
videos are on the site now. Should we just show folks Kerry's YouTube page?
Yes, bear with me, because that leads me on, because Mary, I just jumped off Mary, and I'm going to quickly just pull up Mary here.
Yeah.
She's actually said, what's your YouTube channel called?
Right, we're going to show you a picture.
So Mary, this is what it's called. Let me just quickly hide that there and pop up Kerry's YouTube. There we go. So can you still hear us, everyone? Yeah, I think you can. So yeah, this is Kerry's YouTube. You've got quite a few things in there already, Kerry, to be fair.
I have, yeah.
And she's got of course, the MSc Virtuosa series, which I watched and I thought was excellent.
Yeah,
I love that.
If you're interested, I do have separate playlists and things for those. What for the I'm 40? That was because that was the picture I took for when I had 100 subscribers. That was.
Wow.
Well, and I thought it's absolutely perfect for this.
Yeah. Hopefully, you'll have a few more subscribers now after today, Kerry. Because, like I said,
that would be lovely.
When people hear basically what you've got lined up and coming up, I think it's fantastic. I really do. You've also got a website, though, haven't you, Kerry?
I have, the website, which also has. I put links to my YouTube channel, obviously the sort of the latest up-to-date YouTube videos, and then I also have a blog which I just write whenever I want to write something, and it's not all travel related, it's not all 40 before 40, it's a mixture of things.
Fair play.
Great. I really hope people will come and have a look at some of your content and subscribe for you, Kerry, because I think you deserve and you should have a much bigger audience. And the only way you're going to get bigger audience is for the analytics to start pushing you out to more. And so the more people that come and like your content and subscribe, the more you'll start getting pushed out. So I think it's only a matter of time, Kerry. Keep doing what you're doing. And I think you're going to get there, because it was on your list to get monetized, wasn't it? And
it was. I don't know if your Mary is the same as my Mary, but I did have a Mary get in touch via my my coffee account, which is sort of you can tip artists through that.
Yeah, it might. I don't know. It says
I've got a Mary who's basically who has given me money through that, and I'm just like, I'm counting that. That's money from as a direct result of my YouTube channel. Yeah. So there you go.
She's put on here. I've already subscribed. I must have been tipsy as I can't remember, but I'm assuming it is our Mary, because she's always tipped me.
I don't know. There is a Mary who's donated some money. So that was really gorgeous of her. So yeah, if it was you, Mary, thank you. If it wasn't, thank you to other Mary. It was lovely. Thank you.
And I think it's a really nice way that people have appreciated your content and want to buy you a coffee, and I mean, thereby support your channel. And I think that means a lot, because there's a lot to do in getting these videos out, in the editing, and that's a new skill for you, isn't it?
Editing, your goodness. It's I can't watch a film or anyone else's YouTube the same way anymore, because you realize sort of that's where the cut was, or there's a blooper at the end of that, you can tell, or you're just putting something together takes so much more than the doing it itself. It takes so much more work.
And I don't think people realize that don't vlog how difficult it is to make one video, the amount of work, the amount of thought you got to think of, what shots am I going to take, how is this going to pan over, how am I going to cut it, and like we use Final Cut Pro, we use well, we don't use it anymore, the Apple owned version. Final Cut Pro is our thing now, but it really is a skill. You know, it's taken us years to master what we do, and we love it.
Well, yeah, and I mean, we're always learning, and I'm sure things like Final Cut Pro, which is like a professional sort of program, I probably use 20% of its capability, and so you know, you're always learning, but you're always trying to sort of improve as well. And I think it takes time on YouTube for you to find your way. I mean, I think we've just seen now that the way forward for us is to do more. Come with us, and we're going to show you as we go.
It's hard though, because like when we first started making videos, I'm a very cinematic filmer. I like to do really emotive content, and I've had to learn to cut all that crap out because it's what people want to see, and it's like learning to new different ways of filming. So like what you've done there with the self-vlogging, the talking as you go through it, we've noticed on MSC that's really worked for Mike. So we're gonna have to start evolving ourselves with the way we work. So it's not just about how you edit, it's about how you film, it's about how you talk, it's how you present yourself.
It's finding your style, and it's finding your way of doing it. And of course, you know, I read when I started on YouTube, people said that give yourself a year and you see the improvements. And if I go back and watch our videos,
we've got worse.
And our thumbnails, I've never been artistic in my life, or I've never been creative, and I now love doing thumbnails. I don't know why, and it's just because I've never considered myself sort of artistic. Mind, I'm probably still not, am I?
No, they're very good.
I love doing it, and I never thought I'd have the patience to do something like that.
Bless.
Yeah, it's quite surprising how much you learn. You learn as you go. You sort of realize, oh, that's going to cut with that. You can almost see the video in your head when you've done it a few times, and also just. You know, I just keep recording sometimes, because you never know when you're going to someone, especially if you're on a cruise ship or something, you never know when someone's going to do something funny in front of you or what have you. So it can be quite, it can be quite amazing. You know, you never know, like with that lightning, I was following a thunderstorm, so you know it should have done something, but to actually catch those 3 strikes on camera was fantastic. So you never know.
No, exactly. Always keep it running.
Right, let's have a little look what we've got. We've got Kerry McGullough. Every time you say Kerry, I think you're talking to me. Kerry. Oh, bless you. Bless Chris, I'm in Hollywood. Wives for about 3 seconds. They were filming on Rodeo Drive in '84 and managed to sneak on.
Oh, so wow. See, I missed an opportunity. When I left the police, or just before I left the police, we had a letter come from the Federation, and it was from a film company, and they were asking for retired policemen. Apparently, retired policemen were more reliable for this extra agency. And I was so close. I put it in my drawer, and it was there for months, and I was so close because I like a bit of acting. And I never did it, and maybe I should look up something like that as well.
As you well know, Michael,
I don't have time now.
I was an extra when I was younger, quite a lot. I've been in a few films. I was also in the opera. I've been on stage, toured Britain, around all the theatres. So I've got a little bit of celebrity in me.
I got a claim to fame. I was interviewed on Game for a Laugh. Can you remember Game for a Laugh?
Kerry Ruttman, she's only 40.
Sorry. Yeah, but Oh yeah, no, there was a game for a laugh. A lot of our viewers will, because
I have heard of it. I have heard the name before, but I've never seen it.
When I was in the police at Malvern, we had what was called a quadrangle football match. So there was a game going on this way at the same time. There was a game going on that way.
Oh,
The teams were 4 men and 4 women, and you had to be in fancy dress. And with us, because we were a police team, the policemen were police women, and the police women were police men. And I was actually interviewed by Matthew Kelly.
Yeah, he was.
Amazing.
I was in the sin bin. I'll find the picture out one day.
Mills Travel Adventure say Great Lakes Cruises goes nearest to Niagara Falls.
Great Lakes Cruises. It would be nice to do Niagara at some point.
Mother Dear says it was good. I assume she's talking about the book.
The book. Yeah, we're back to the book.
Celtic Union at Kerry, I've subscribed and watched your choosing a cabin video.
And I tell you what else I've had very useful of you, Kerry, was Hamburg, the £7 ticket. That way you can get the boat up the river into Hamburg.
You can. It's the best way in. It is the best way in. You have a bit of a walk from the cruise terminal. Because they don't tell you this in advance unless you find out, and which I did, thankfully. And but so they do shuttle buses type thing, but it's $25 per person, which is quite a lot, given that it doesn't really go that far. But this is German public transport. You know, it's really good. And so I thought, well, I'll just do the walk. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes, and the path is a very solid path. It's very easy to walk, and my Hamburg video will detail it all. But from there you just sort of follow a particular route, and then you get to the ferry. Now you can buy the ticket online, which, like I said, it's approximately £7. Maybe between 7 and 8, and for that money you get to use all of Hamburg's public transport. So you've got the boat taxis, you've got the underground, the metro, or the S-Bahn as they call it. You've got the buses, anything that you can use all day for that money. So you can hop on, hop off. And I did a few different things. But the thing that gets me is, unlike London, if you've ever been to London, you have to sort of tap in and tap out a card to hop on and hop off. No one is checking. There's no barrier whatsoever. Oh, wow. And I met this couple. Yeah, I met this couple, a gentleman called Scott, and I can't remember the lady's name. I feel awful. But he's been to Hamburg. He's cruised his whole life. He's been around Hamburg many, many, many times. And he's never once been checked for his ticket. And there's been a few times he hasn't bought one and used it anyway. So you could try your luck. But I was using it a lot. So, I was more than happy to pay £7 for all day. So it was great.
Very good. It's good, and it's good for people to know. And was the trip up the river was it sort of nice?
It was quite nice, yeah, because you can do obviously the tourist boats and things, just like in London, going up and down the river. But you sort of come from the side, and then you sort of come out into the main stretch of river, and you get to see all of the sites that are along the river that the cruise boats do back and forth. I mean, it's a lot shorter, but just go back and forth a couple of times if you want. So because it's the one fare, you can just keep going back and forth, just stay on.
Oh, so you can go back and flip on it after as well. Good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Does it drop you near the town?
Because it's right. The Hamburg is right on the river, just like London is. So you're in the middle of town, and it's a really easy walk to most things. Hamburg is very flat, and the roads are really good, easy to walk around. But if not, you've got the like I said, the metro system, which is easy to get on and off as well. So I'd recommend it.
Good to know, because a lot of people would just buy the coach and spend a fortune and not really benefit when they get to Hamburg. So I think that's a really good tip for people to know.
Yes. Should we do some more
comments? Let's do some more comments. And we've still got a big reveal.
Oh, goodness, you have a look at that.
Yeah.
So Knits and Pearls says, subscribe to Kerry. Look forward to watching all your adventures.
Thank you, Tack.
Mary, I've already subscribed.
Who's done that one?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't that Mary. It wasn't this Mary. I've got two lovely Marys on my account.
She's only saying that, Kerry, because she's never given us a coffee. I'll be texting you, Mary, as soon as we come off live.
I thought Mary had.
She probably has.
I think she probably has.
I'm only playing with her.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, Mills as well.
Oh,
We just
thank
surprised
you.
Kerry. There we
Thank
go.
you
She's
so
welcome
much.
in now, Kerry, see?
Yeah.
David Taylor, hi guys, a bit late tonight. I'm going on Marella Discovery 2 from Limassol
Wow.
Wednesday for 2 weeks.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Limassol, that's Greece, right?
No, Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus.
Yes.
Cyprus.
All I know is it
Limassol,
sounds
yeah.
very hot at the moment because
Yes.
we've got a heat wave, so you
Yeah.
make sure that you're not.
And Discovery
Hi,
2
Dave.
is a really, really beautiful ship. Some beautiful, the atrium, the theatre, the main dining room, all beautiful areas of the ship.
Well, I'm hoping that Kerry goes on a few more cruises and she tries some of the other Marella ships because I think you'd love Discovery. I really do.
Yeah,
See,
I'd love to.
but Voyager is basically the same layout as Explorers, but
Right.
Discovery is a different layout. It's beautiful. Right, Lynn and Dave, hi to you all. A little late tonight. We're off to my favourite place on Tuesday. Not a cruise, but a beautiful place called Kalkan.
Oh,
I've
we
always wanted to
know
go
Kalkan.
in Turkey. It's an amazing place with fabulous rooftop restaurants. Kalkan looks stunning. We used to go to Turkey all the time. We've never been to Kalkan purely based on the fact that it's like that.
We've looked at
it's a hill.
Kalkan, haven't we? But we've never been.
But it's beautiful because of that hill and that elevated position, you get the most stunning views from wherever you are of the sea, and all like they're not pitons, but you know what I mean. They're like little islands in the sea. Oh, it's gorgeous.
We just
Stunning.
love Turkey, but we haven't been to Turkey since about 2017.
It's been a while.
So we're due. We're itching to
Yeah.
go back.
Well, hasn't
See if
Kerry?
it's changed.
Hasn't Kerry just been out there?
Oh,
Not you, Kerry.
who's just been to the?
I'm sure was it Chris Haddington?
Oh yes, was it Chris and? Oh, everybody goes off jet setting all over the place. I lose track who was where.
Can't remember
Somebody
now.
has just been. I think it might be Chris and Sarah.
I think it was Chris and Sarah.
Chris and Sarah, was it you? Just been to Turkey? I think it
Let
was.
us know.
And it was where we like to go, is around here, wasn't
Stunning, yeah, on the tennis. Eileen Venus, Dave, didn't you do a film? I've done a couple of films, man.
it? I don't think they want to know about that, Dave.
But they were Welsh films. And I remember it, it was horrible. Like being an extra, you just sat around all day and like it was long hours, like 9-10 hours, and you were like probably used for about an hour filming. It was horrible. I hated it, to be fair. The food was rubbish.
Maybe I won't do it.
And it was funny because I used to do it with my girlfriend, believe it or not, guys. Girlfriend. I used to be straight. Not. Celtic Union, Kerry has been on the TV dancing.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, well done, Kerry.
Sorry,
Yeah,
this
no,
Kerry.
yes, that Kerry.
This Kerry.
Well, all right. The
I
Welsh,
want to know what
the Swansea
TV
Kerry.
show she was on dancing.
Strictly Come Dancing? No, not Strictly.
What?
Remember when
Unless
before
she's
it
a
got
celebrity.
No, but they used to have before it got big. There used to be a dancing thing in the 70s, 80s. Come Dancing. It was
Oh,
called.
Kerry, I want to know.
Come Dancing.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Mills Travel Adventures. My claim to
Oh.
fame is I was on a #1 hit in 1978.
Which one?
Wow. Oh,
Intriguing.
Mills, you've got to tell us.
You might know that, Mike. I wouldn't have a clue. It's 78.
Birdie Dance?
That's all I know. Sorry, Cooper. Very jealous of those cruising this
Andy.
week. I'm off to Llandudno next weekend. Listen,
Nice.
Don, you can't beat Llandudno. It's absolutely stunning up there.
Beautiful.
Still lovely.
Everybody, if you've never been to Llandudno, it is gorgeous.
Great
Trust
fish
me.
and chips.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you go to Llandudno Junction on the train, just around the corner is a chip shop. I think it's called Enoch's. Oh my God, it's stunning.
Do you do Llandudno?
No, but when I was training, we went to Llandudno Junction.
Right, okay.
Sweden Knits and Pearls, Mike, you should definitely go and do extra gigs. It's so much fun and you can see your star favourites. I'm in both the Swedish and BBC Wallander.
Wow.
Wow.
You're a dark horse, Anne.
BBC Wallander.
Wow.
Do we have that?
Wow.
I hope you haven't been murdered.
Yeah, she was dead the whole time.
Yeah. I could play that part.
They're all on Summit, isn't they?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What's Mum been on? What about older people? Do they get a discount? Because in Budapest, didn't I travel for free? You did, yeah, it's a good point. Anyone go to Budapest? I don't want to say older people. People over this age of 60 travel free on the metro, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is really cute.
really
We didn't
good.
know that. I was buying their tickets.
Yeah.
And then someone said, oh, no, she didn't pay. I was like, oh.
Amazing Budapest, though, isn't it? We love
Stunning.
Budapest.
Beautiful. Mary, I have given you coffee.
I know you have.
Of course you have,
I
Mary.
put him right, Mary. I knew you had.
I knew she had. I was joking with you, Mary.
Not a funny joke.
Harold Betterson. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hi,
Harold. How you doing?
Chris Haddington. Yes, it was us, and we've already
Yes.
booked for his around in September for a couple of weeks.
Going again.
Can we come?
Going again.
We love it there over Chick.
Well, you can't get holiday. That's the problem.
Part of a dancing troupe when she was much younger.
Oh. Pants
Brilliant.
people. I'm probably thinking too big here.
It was
Pants people.
It was Darlene. She had, no, what's her name? She had the one on Strictly Come Dancing. She used to do a lot of dance troupe stuff, didn't she? Oh, okay. Mills Travel. I was in St. Winifred's school choir.
No, there's no one quite like Grandma. I think we'll.
Kerry, it's time for us to go.
I've forgotten the tune, but there's no one quite like Grandma. It was a big hit, I think, at Christmas, wasn't it, Mills? I think it was a Christmas. It might even have been a Christmas number 1.
Mills, I hate to be rude.
Brilliant.
Past my time.
Oh, the
Before my
matchstick man and matchstick dog, cats and dogs. Yeah, that one. I remember that one as well. My era. They're too old for you.
Stephen
I'll
Brown,
take
was
your
it-
word for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll have to look it up later.
Yes.
I think I will as well.
Grandad,
Kerry.
big hit for Clive Dunn, that was.
Harold Betterson, hold the phone. Is it someone's birthday?
Yes.
What's the celebration? Sat in the garden with a glass of wine watching you guys. Yes. Harold, you've just joined us. It is
Yes.
Kerry's 40th
Yes.
birthday today.
Yes, 40. Life begins at 40, Kerry.
Fabulous.
Oh, remember that
We
one? I
learned
love
that the
that
other
one. That's a new one for us, that one. I haven't done it yet. I can't do it. I can't do anything with this one.
John and Paul. Paul's claim to fame, visiting relatives and got interviewed about train ticket prices by the local news. Wasn't even travelling by the train. It was probably a very negative interview, if I'm not mistaken, Paul.
Or did you just make people? Oh, that reminds me. Remember that bloke that went to the BBC or something about something else, and he was mistaken
on
for
the
an
news,
expert on
yes.
something.
Yes.
And was dragged into the TV studio.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, that was so funny though.
Cool,
But yeah, that reminds me of that.
David's lying about the birdie dance when he was 3. Knew all the moves. Well, I did, and it's stupid to say. My story is when I was a kid, my mum used to hate it because I disappear all the time, and all you have to do is look for Kerry. I'm not sure if you remember the chicken machine when, like, you were a kid, it'd lay an egg. You put like 20p in,
Right.
and it would lay an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed, and I was on the floor like this, loving life.
He still does it now.
Used to embarrass
Yeah.
my brother all the time.
3 weeks ago, yeah.
Cruising with the Whites. We're away to Benidorm on the 26th
Benidorm.
of July.
Wow.
Lovely.
Every day. Every day.
Yes. In your little
My
mobility
scooter,
scooter. It shocked me when I was there because I couldn't believe there were so many mobility scooters, and I don't know whether I liked it. There was even tandem ones.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah. But then you get a bit confused who is and who isn't.
Well, no, you can hire them just to get around on. So yeah, happy days.
I suppose it's their thing.
Different to having a bloody electric scooter, is it? Anyway, Chris Haddington. Yes, you can join us anytime. Chris means me, just me. I'm going to go to his around with Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy days.
I'm retired. I don't work. I can come. You've got no chance.
Harold Betterson says, Whites, I highly recommend Philippines 10 at the Presidente for live music. The Rodfather is epic.
There you go, White.
There we go. See, some
good
tips
recommendation for you.
There we
The
go.
Milk Travel, ours was May Grandma,
Yeah.
was Xmas, I think. I haven't got a clue what they're on about, Kerry. I'm just going to leave
Yeah.
Mike to talk about this.
Grandma, I'll play it you one day.
The
It was
milk.
like a St. Winifred school choir, and I think there was a little girl that sang the main thing, and she had a gap in her teeth, I think, a little curly hair, if I remember right. She's very sweet, very sweet. Listen to Grandma, you're lovely.
Arlene was the lady's name.
Arlene, that's
Arlene
it.
Phillips.
Arlene
That's
Phillips.
what I was talking about.
Yes, okay.
Thank you. John Freeman, claim to fame, ABC, Good Morning America, a slot about the wealthy going on luxury yachts around the Caribbean. Filmed for a week and got paid sod all. Owner pocketed the money.
Wow.
So were you on luxury yachts,
Yeah,
John?
John used to work. Didn't you know? Haven't I told you that?
I thought John was some sort of like
Oh,
rank in
John.
the Navy.
No, John has travelled the world, and he spent a lot of time on luxury yachts.
So if I thought that was John, who am I thinking of? Okay.
No idea.
Sorry, John. I mistook you for being some sort of like captain or something on a ship.
Oh, John is somebody you want to spend time with at a dinner party because John has got so many stories.
Mills Travel. I can't get my voice that high anymore unless I upset the wife.
There are ways.
Harold has said, "Happy birthday, Kerry."
Thank you, Harold.
She's
Thank you
40
very
for
much.
another 4 hours. I was trying to work it out then.
Yeah. And spending it with us. I can't believe you spent it. I feel so honoured that we've got you.
It's over.
Oh, Kerry, gosh, and we still haven't said where we're going next cruise.
Sorry, right. So John Freeman didn't want to be auditioned for Naked Attraction. That was me, but I was too massive to show, so they cut the episode.
It was for the opera.
Get out. Don't forget to click the thumbs up. It really helps out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That really helped.
Harold Betterson, controversial question. Hypothetically, if I accidentally forgot I had poured some whiskey in a bottle of pop whilst on shore, return to Cunard, would the X-ray machine pick it up? Hypothetically, nope. Simple as nope.
No, I can't see they would in the bottle of pop.
No, they wouldn't.
No, unless they tried it.
For record, we haven't suggested that.
I don't think they'd be trying it.
No.
Not
suggesting it.
That's you've got to write in.
Chris Hampton, I'm retired as well. Mike and Sarah still works with just me and you then. That is not fair because all right, we'll go somewhere exotic. John Freeman, yes, I was laughed when it sank. Cruise with the Whites. Wish I was Wish was a cruise we're going on. I can't read tonight. These bloody pina coladas. Wish I was on a cruise we're going on though, but we'll have to wait till October for that.
I got to say, while you're talking pina coladas, Dave loved these, so he got them. But what would you say this was supposed to be? Now, you'd think it was a pineapple.
A pineapple, yeah.
Yes.
They're sold as lemon.
No, they're sold as lemon.
That's a pineapple. It's one of those little the little leaves on the top. That's more pineapple.
I think someone was having a joke when they labelled it, but they labelled it as lemon.
Just don't hang it upside down. That's all.
Well, we bought them. No, did you get the joke?
Oh no, I missed that.
Upside down pineapples on a cruise ship.
Oh,
on a cruise ship.
Yes, I forgot about that.
John, the first mate. Now, is that serious or are you joking with me?
I never know with John.
I don't know with John. Because first mate, that's high, isn't it?
And another very cute dog, by the way.
Yeah, it is. But it's made of lettuce.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's really sweet. I like it.
Hold on. Bye.
Keith, you go away. See you later. Keith Lester, Mike, This Is Pointless 2010. Yes, that was our show.
Was it 2010? Yes, it was 2010. Oh, sorry. Now I've sort of gone a lesser shade of red. Yes, it was 2010, September, I think. And for those of you that haven't seen our episodes, and I'd rather you hadn't, then they're on our Facebook page.
Definitely. Well, guys, if we could ask no more comments now, see, because we're going to wrap it up in a minute. We're going to say again, thanks to Karen. We're going to reveal our
and we're going to reveal our next cruise.
More comment. What's wrong with me tonight?
Yes, catch up.
Harold Betterson, thank you guys. Hiccup. Same here, mate. Same here. Mills Travel. We're doing P&O Azura in November. First time on P&O. The most of the cruise lines have heard good things.
I think Azura is one of the smaller ones, so I think you're going to be absolutely fine on there. We went on Iona and it was a bit big.
Yes. And John says, seriously, he was a first mate. John, I'm very impressed.
Oh, I thought he said, seriously, I thought that was a dog.
No, I think he means seriously, he was a first mate.
Yes.
First mate.
Very
yes, he was.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, is that it?
That's it. We have loved having you on, Kerry, and I mean it. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I pray that your channel really takes off. But don't forget us, okay?
I hope so.
Yes, we
absolutely not. I can't. It's been a joy.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. I'll be sending you bits and pieces in case I ever get Facebook sorted out, Mike. You know.
We look forward to the Hamburg, the Sleeper Train, Sweden and America videos that will be coming out.
They're coming in the next few weeks.
Please go and give Kerry some support. She put some good stuff out there
definitely
and deserves a little bit of a boost.
I'm just going to put this
Thank
back
you.
up so people know the site. If you do get a chance and you're not subscribed to Kerry, remember it is free. It helps her out a lot. There's no cost involved. Just pick One UK, go and subscribe now, and take advantage of watching her fantastic journey through to her 40s.
And we'll look forward to seeing what you do in the future, Kerry.
Yes,
thank
definitely.
you.
So,
No, it's been a pleasure, absolutely lovely, and thank you for letting me finish off 40 before 40 with this wonderful chat with you, lovely gents, and everyone in the comments as well. Thank you so much.
And I forgot to say, we were one of the 40 on the list.
We were.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do a live stream, absolutely.
Do a live stream with another YouTube channel, and it's done. Ticked.
It's done. Tick. Yep, all done.
Are you outdoing me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kerry, let's just stay in touch, everybody.
Yeah, stay in touch.
I will.
Hope you enjoy Kerry's content, and Kerry, we will see you.
Thank you.
Very soon.
Thank you for coming and spending.
Thank you very
some
much.
of the
Right, I'm off to eat my
Enjoy
cake now.
Got a cake as well.
Let me get it.
Oh,
I'm partial to a bit of cake.
It's even got my face on. Look. It's got my face on.
Love it.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Love it.
Well, Kerry, have a cracking night, love, and have a good rest of your birthday.
And it's
Thank
been
you very
absolutely
much. I've loved it.
having you on the
Thank
channel.
you.
Take care, Kerry.
Thank you very much.
Take care and keep in touch.
So that was Kerry, and now on to that was fantastic.
Oh.
She's lovely, she is.
She is.
But now on to the end of our live.
I've got to find something here.
Oh,
we can't do this without you know what.
What are we doing? Oh, okay, round of applause. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Our next cruise is with...
Shall we show something?
Can any of you guess what ship that is?
It looks quite big, doesn't it?
It looks quite big.
I think it's got about 3,600, so not as bad as the last two we've done.
But I'm looking forward to this one because I have done some research and it looks absolutely stunning. It reminds me of just like a slightly bigger version of Marella.
Yeah. A newer Marella.
Yeah, it's got all the things that we love on it. It's not built for just like manic parties. It looks beautiful. We are so excited to go on this.
Shall we show the atrium?
Yes, let's
show the atrium because the atrium looks absolutely. How beautiful is that?
Stunning. We are looking forward to this, guys.
Amazing.
It's not Fred Olsen, Harold. It is Sky Princess. So we are trying out Princess Cruise Lines for the first time. It has come as a recommendation. We're hoping that we love it because this might open up a whole new avenue for us with cruises because it reminds me of Marella, like you said, a posh Marella. The drinks package is insane, so you get so much more with that package.
Well, it's called Plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Select, is it Select Plus or Princess Plus?
It's the middle one. It's not even the biggest one.
So we get gratuities, we get the drinks package, which I think are drinks up to, was it 12 or 15?
It was $15 per drink.
And you also get a Wi-Fi, so for one. So we're going to do a live stream from it, which will be really exciting because this time maybe we can find somewhere on the ship other than our room to do it from.
Yes. Well, it isn't actually a really long cruise. It's basically just a 5-night cruise. And the reason why we were so intrigued to talk to Kerry about Hamburg is because we're going to Hamburg
overnight
for an overnighter, and it's going to be fun. We're going to go out, hopefully clubbing in Hamburg. But we are going to take advantage of the ship. We're going to get some really good content because we're going to try and make out like it's the best cruise in the world. So you guys can go and experience it for yourself. But no, honestly, if it's rubbish, we will tell you.
We really have got high expectations with Princess. We think the ship looks amazing. So we're so excited to go on the ship. Has anybody been on it? I mean, we would love to have done some of the cruises that people thought we might be on, but we are very restricted. We only had a 5-day window, and so it was very hard to find anything at all, really. But this one, you managed to get one more day tagged at the end, and that meant we could do this one. So great. We're really excited about Princess.
I am, and there's a lot of comments around it. So Harold wanted us to next cruise to be on Cunard with him. Oh, bless you, Harold.
I know we'd love to do it with some of you. We've never met Have we anybody that's been on the channel regular?
We've had a lot of people come and say hello. We watch your stuff, but we've never actually had anyone that belongs to the community that comes and talks to us.
Have we shown this? If you're free, then I'm sure there's still tickets available.
Okay,
so there you go. There's our 5 nights from Southampton, returning to Southampton, Sky Princess, 14th to the 19th.
And if you're on, party time. Happy days.
Definitely. We're going to have hopefully a bit of a party on there and enjoy our time on there.
Such a good cruise. Right, so that really ends it.
Yeah. Any more comments, quick?
No, we haven't gone for the window suite.
Have a look at Keith's comment.
Oh, bear with me. Let me just quickly say that we haven't booked a window suite. We were going to have a suite, and when we discussed it with a travel agent, we've decided not to have a suite because we put our name in a ballot for a free upgrade. So we're praying that we get a free upgrade, but we'll see what happens. Because if you get a suite, you don't get any chance of it, and you've already paid the upgrade. So fingers crossed. We've heard it's quite easy to get an upgrade there, so we'll see what happens.
And we quite like insides anyway, so if we don't, we won't be too disappointed. We don't tend to spend a lot of time in the cabin, and I'm hoping on Sky Princess, the problem I had trying to do a live stream on Virtuosa was that everywhere you went on Virtuosa, there was music playing. The latest video I've just put out, 5 copyrights I had to sort out on there. And that's because it was a nightmare. Everywhere you went, music playing. I was going to do it from the Carousel Theatre. And it was lovely because there was somebody rehearsing on the stage. And I thought, perfect. And then I realised there was music playing.
Well, I'm going to quickly run through these comments. No more comments, guys, if you don't mind. We need to finish. Where are we? So we've got Celtic Unison, thank you, Kerry. We've got Donna Cooper, thank you, Kerry. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Harold Betson, is that Fred? No, it's the Princess, Sky Princess. Looking forward to it. Mary knew straight away, Sky Princess. Harold Betson has put, wow, great idea. I've never thought of Princess nor us, but I'm really looking forward to it. Have a little look at the ship. It's stunning. Eileen Venus, where are you going? We're going to Hamburg, ma'am. Hopefully, it'll be good. The home of the hamburger.
Yes, and we know about the £7 ticket.
Yes, we do.
And we are there. I think we're there very early in the morning. I think we're there about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we don't leave till about 8 o'clock the following day. So we're going partying in Hamburg, aren't we?
We are. Harold says, I'm going to go where. Hopefully you've got those dates in there, Harold, if you can make it. John has put, it's just Jack and Matt coming to. Well, not at the moment, but we don't know. It's open to them. It's just all
they're invited.
They get time off.
But
Eileen Venus, your brother's been to Hamburg. It's a beautiful place. Well, we're really looking forward to it, ma'am. More so for the clubbing. It should be fun. Celtic Union, have you booked one with the window suite? No,
you've done that.
Yeah. Keith, I'm publishing my videos of Sky Princess at the moment. We were on port and Carol's got the travel group cruise. She is lovely, but interior seating can be tricky and there aren't enough lifts.
Ooh. That might be good though, because my habit of putting weight on. It might be good if I've got to go up and down the steps.
Me too. I need to lose some pounds.
Yeah.
Harold Betson, I kind of met you because I was front row of every show.
You were, Harold, but we never got to say hello.
I wish you'd have come and said hello. I remember.
Discovery 2, wasn't it? I think it was our first one you were on. And he appears on quite a few of the videos, I think.
No, he says there, Voyager.
Voyager.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was earlier than that, but that's going back to 23, isn't it?
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, good night, Mary.
Good
Can
night,
I do that?
That's...
No. What's your... Oh, no, I don't want rain. Sorry, Mary. I'm trying to do... Oh, so, no. What's the blue one?
Hold on. Harold has said, what's the plus package tonight, please, guys? We don't know, but we paid 1,000...
It was
200.
No, about 600 and something each with the plus.
Yeah.
So it was 1,000.
That was it for the whole price.
It was 1,254 for two of us.
And that's for interior with the upgrade with the plus on and the plus package.
So we feel now obviously we threw a few people because we took a picture outside TUI. And we have always, they thought it was Marella we were going on, but we have always said about go and check out your local travel agent, and they will often beat the price. And we got it for £100 cheaper by going into the TUI store than if we'd have sort of done it online or with anyone else. So a big shout out to TUI Superstore here, and they were very helpful and got us a good price.
Yeah. Mary only knew the ship because I zoomed in on Mary. What you like. Mandy Benton, never thought of Princess Cruises. Will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're definitely hopefully
Biggest Dickus. Hi there, lovely videos regarding Voyager. I'm sailing on her in August for 2 weeks. First ever cruise. You're going to love it. Honestly, you will love it.
Yeah,
and if you
brilliant
don't love it, I'll pay for the cruise.
Yeah, and make sure you come back and let us know how you got on, because I just hope you love it as much as we did. Our favourite ship so far.
Defo. Great price, well done. I'll say bye now. See you next time. Ta-da, Harold.
I think we're nearly. Bye, Harold. Take care.
More. It's around £50 per person per night.
Sounds about right.
That's decent. That's decent. With what we'll drink. But guys, anyway, from all of us, including Kerry.
Yes. Hold on. Oh, got to do this one more time. A big thank you again to our members. Hopefully we will grow, and it's a start. So happy to have Dan, Stuart, Kerry, John, Chris and Sarah as the first members of our channel.
And hopefully
love you all and appreciate your support.
Yes. So with that one, guys, it is a swift good night from us all, including Kerry. Hope you have a fantastic birthday, Kerry.
Yeah.
We'll still see you down the bottom.
Oh, Kerry, she's still there. Yes.
And we will see you all in 2 weeks' time.
Let's bring
2 weeks'
Kerry
time.
up just to say ta-ra. There we go, Kerry. Ta-ra, and thanks again.
You can't get rid of me. No, it's been an absolute pleasure. And if you're ever at a loose end or anything like that, then I'd happily come back anytime and chat to you guys. It's just been a pleasure.
Definitely have you again at some point in the future, Kerry, because as I say, I'd really enjoy watching your videos, and I'm sure a lot of other people will now they know where to find you.
I hope so. My subscriber count has gone up, so thank you very much,
That's
guys.
really
thank you.
Really good. Yeah.
Right, and on that one, we must go because we are up to 1 hour 20.
Oh, God, we're getting worse.
We are getting worse. So 2 weeks' time, hopefully, for our next live. Your information will be on our Facebook channel. Please go and like and follow our Facebook. If you're on here and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please, once again, it does help us out. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us spread the word. Thumbs up on our videos, guys, and have a cracking night.
And don't forget to go and do the poll on Facebook. Let us know how you find the ads on this live stream.
Yes. So from us all, take care and good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Kerry. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your birthday.
Bye.
I will.